And this also reminds me of the kind of dedication you need for making music, being a producer, a DJ. It's not always easy. It's Tuesday, 1st of May. 1st of May in Germany is a holiday, so the day off. And having the next day off means the day before you party. We went to a birthday together. Vanessa didn't drink that much.
Oh, not as much as you.
Yeah, I was
bigger, so you can.
Yes, I can drink more, but I was also convinced by a couple of guys to drink more, and then Jägermeister, and then whiskey, and then vodka.
And Jägermeister and wine.
Yeah, Jägermeister and wine mixed. That's the new trend. But yeah, anyways, today we're heading over to Vanessa's sister. She lives in Aachen. It's 1 hour of driving, so actually perfect for a small hangover story time. Today's story starts with a little clip that I found on the internet yesterday. I had to share it yesterday at the party with some other guys. It's football, or in the US you might call it soccer. It's a soccer fan that is so dedicated, that loves his club so much. He got banned from the stadium. I don't know why, but he got banned and wasn't allowed to go in there, but he's such a big fan. He came up with a solution that is just so creative and definitely amazing. Just watch this clip. I mean, that's insane. He really rented out a crane just to be right next to the stadium, go up all that way and to be there for his team, which is insane. I mean, that's true love, dedication, but on the border to really just nuts. I don't know, but I love it. I love seeing stuff like this. And this also reminds me of the kind of dedication you need for making music, being a producer, a DJ. It's not always easy. Sometimes you have to come up with stupid solutions, sometimes with clever solutions to just advance as much as possible. And this also partially reminds me of my dedication in my music career. I started out with 14, 15, where I took all of the money I had and bought Technics, vinyl record players. I trained with them every day for a couple of years until I had my first gig. And then again there, I did everything to get more gigs and more gigs. Then I sold the record players to just be able to make my music. And being dedicated always has also to do with sacrificing certain things. So for me back then, it was selling my Technics record players that I just absolutely love, that went up in price like crazy. But without selling them, I would have never had a chance to buy speakers to make music. So it's always finding that balance between giving things up or just giving up time that you could spend otherwise to have that time available to make music or to train to make music, because the more time you spend making it, the better you will just get. And it can be tough, as we discussed in this other vlog, where someone that was 30 plus asked how he could manage to make music while being full-time employed. It's hard, but if you want it, there's always a way. Just think about that crazy Turkish fan. There's always a solution. Sometimes the solution is just not a comfortable one, and you then still have to go through if you're dedicated enough and if you love that what you want to achieve enough to just go through with it. For me, it was sacrificing a lot of time. I didn't really go to school. I dropped out of college. I sometimes don't meet friends enough and don't have time for them enough, or for my parents or for other parts of my family, because I just love spending my time making music. And with the vlog on top, it sometimes gets like really tough, but I still love both things enough to just go through with it no matter what happens. And if you're dedicated enough, you can definitely succeed just doing what you love. Do you remember the times where I was making music in bed with headphones?
Of course I do.
Yeah, there was really a time where I produced every night in bed with headphones. I then, for the love of our relationship, stopped doing that. It's not healthy. we made it to Aachen. It's nice that everything is green. It's finally spring, and there's no way I can even try to describe how hungry I am. I didn't have anything to eat. I'm so extremely hungry, and I heard there will be something special, like my favorite. It's also your favorite.
Yeah, it's our favorite.
You want to show them your nice flowers?
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
'Cause you ain't got no.
We just arrived back home, and there are definitely 3 things I learned today. Number 1, you can have Nutella and pancakes for breakfast, lunch and dinner without a problem. Number 2, real dedication is just amazing. And number 3, as you might know, Vanessa's sister Larissa and her husband Max, they have a baby, and they listen to something really special on Spotify for the baby. And it's a song that has, I think, like 14 million plays, which is like 70,000 euros. And it's all done with just white noise. The track is called Baby Sleep White Noise, and it has 14 million plays. That's so amazing. It's really ridiculous with what kind of stuff you can just make so much money. So maybe tomorrow I will just make white noise and upload it to Spotify and see what happens. I don't know, it might be like a good business idea, making baby relaxing sounds. It's kind of funny, other people put so much effort in trying to make a good song, and something as simple as that makes so many plays. So let me know if you think that should be allowed, or Spotify should just erase it, or if the person that made it is just extremely smart. I don't know, it's your call. For me, it's now just time to get some sleep, and tomorrow back again to the studio. Working, and also trying to finalize that new studio contract. Getting closer and closer and closer. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background that I can't talk at the moment about, but once it's signed, I will tell you the entire story, because it's a little messy as always.
Every time we see each other, it's always through